Is what kind of mindset do we need to work on a diverse on diversity?
Franca, it was so interesting to hear your approaches, especially from the inner me starting, then me, myself, and I love this, then you and me, and then you have the world of working.
We've got an opportunity to challenge the assumption that disability is somehow best managed and owned by HR and or the diversity industry, even though diversity practitioners rarely, sometimes never, actually mention people with disabilities. I'm toying with the idea of campaigning for alphabetical equality, that is, they list age and gender and ethnicity and nationality and disabilities always at the end.
So this is also with this listen first, reply what you have heard, also mention the feelings that you get from the other person, and then reply with open questions and not with a judgment or a guess what the other person could have meant with it.
So I would ask you to take a little bit of step back and think of the classification and the stigmatization in the word and construct of handicap. If you have an anthropology, I think we have to start with that we're all human beings, but we are all different.
So I cannot tell you what the top factor is, but I can probably tell you a few things that I think matter depending on context. One is definitely male fear, right? In the gender diversity aspect, it's quite comfortable for us to sit together in a room with only other men, in the best case, all other men from the same cultural background, roughly in the same age. 40, 50, 60% of the communication is non-verbal. You don't even have to agree on stuff because you're already a very homogeneous group, and that's comfy.
And in approval voting, what you're doing is you're allowing people the freedom not to care. This is one of the reasons that consensus models deadlock so frequently when you're trying to account for everybody's perspective in the room. Sometimes you can't, and sometimes people need the freedom to not care.